The Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
I want to talk about what happened yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, Shaun, I felt so bad. So, for me personally, I am really paranoid when I have somebody else's property.
Yep.
And even when I'm staying in a hotel, you've seen my hotel rooms. If I'm staying in a hotel, I like it to be where a maid will walk in or the room service will walk in and they won't even know that someone's in there. Like, I want them to, like, you know, they'll go, oh, God, the bed's still made perfectly. And I want to leave as less footprint as possible.
Yeah, he always puts his G-strings away.
I do. Well, you always pop in to borrow a couple.
They're a good fit.
Anyway, as you know, Shaun, myself and Natalie, we are ambassadors for Melville Mazda.
Yep.
And every year they give us a car to drive around, and it's such a thrill. And it took me a while to come on board, didn't it, Shaun?
Yeah, you did. But you didn't want to have someone else's property. That's the thing.
That's the thing. Because I just thought if something bad happens to this, then I'll be heartbroken, and I really will anyway. And so the first car that I got from Melville last year, which was the CX-8, I had it the whole year, and when I gave it back, it was basically like straight off the lot.
Yeah,
and it did super low kilometres.
You did
as
no
well.
Ks.
Yeah,
it was clean as a whistle.
And I was really proud of that.
Yeah.
I thought, okay, great. You know, I've given them back a car that they'll be able to probably just knock a couple of $100 off. That's how good I went with it. And so I got a new CX-8 this year, and it's black and it's beautiful. It's got a sunroof. It's got everything I've ever wanted, and I'm feeling really good in this car. And we've recently changed our car parking spots to the lower level, and now I reverse park my car back in because I'm next to a concrete pole, and so, you know, I can get out of my car because the concrete pole's now on the left-hand side if I'm reversing back in. And as I was pulling out yesterday, Shaun, oh my God, I turned the steering wheel too early and I scraped the car along the concrete pole a lot.
I've thought about that so often.
Shaun, it was...
Why do we... I know, for one thing, we do have to park that bloody close to one side of the car. We have to.
We do.
And I just... I shudder every morning doing it.
Shaun, I got out of the car and I was going to throw up. And I didn't know what to do, and I panicked. So I rang Joel from Melville Mazda. He's in New York at the moment, so he ended up texting me back, and he said, and I said, oh, mate, I feel sick. I've just scraped the back of the car. And then he just and I sent a picture, and he goes, oh, you've done a good job of it, which that didn't help. Then he told me not to stress. Let me just say before I show you the picture, I just want to say that I think it might look worse than it is because those poles are covered in white paint.
Yeah.
So it seems to be paint seems to have come onto the car. I don't see if paint has come off the car, but this is the damage.
I reckon that paint, a lot of that paint just comes off. Honestly,
think?
Yeah.
It looks bad though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does look horrendous.
Because that's not my car. That's Melville Mazda's car. I feel like the biggest prick on the planet.
Yeah, it's around the wheel guard, everybody.
What are you pointing? Oh, yeah, there's...
I just put Nathan's reflection in there of regret. Oh, what have I done?
My reflection, I'm not smiling, I can tell you that much.
Oh, no. You're not the Lone Ranger. I know how you feel.
Did you do something to that?
Yeah,
what did you do? You've done something to your Melville
I had a
Mazda?
CX-9, and it has I'll say a fin on the top.
Like you'd find on the bottom of a surfing board. And that's the aerial, that thing.
That's the aerial.
Yeah.
So twice I've done this. It was in consecutive years, should I say. I hit the garage door as I was going up, and I just don't know how it happened the first time.
Oh, so maybe it was still coming up?
Yeah, and I was going out to Mum and Dad's for dinner, and I didn't know what to do. I was just heartbroken. I wasn't speaking at dinner, and then I was telling Dad. And then he said, what's going on? Are you right? And I said, oh, you wouldn't believe it, you know. Get this car from Melville Mazda. They're ripping people. And this has happened. And then he calmed me right down because it took a long time.
Mum and Dad were calming me down yesterday as well. They were like, don't worry, it's okay. This happens. And I was like, and I was going to cry.
Yes, I felt the same.
I was going to cry.
How do you make that phone call? But Dad was saying, he asked me, so do you know the owner well? And I said, yeah, I know Greg really well. We're actually good friends.
Yeah, Greg's
And
great.
he said, he's a good bloke. And I said, yeah, absolutely. He goes, don't worry about it. Just give him a call tomorrow. And that made me feel $1 million. And I gave Greg a call, and he was like, yeah, and he laughed at me. He laughed at me. No worries, we'll sort it out.
I just feel like a garbage can person.
Well, because you don't want to let somebody down.
Oh, so this is purely for me right now. I would like to speak to people that have had something of somebody else's, right? So whether it be a car, you don't own it. You've got something of someone else's, you don't own it, and you have completely wrecked it. I'd love to hear from you, whether it be a vehicle or whether it be something else. I'd love to hear from you because I want your tale of destruction to make my little scrape feel better.
Yeah, so making the phone call to the person, oh, I'm so sorry, but this has happened to your prized possession.
And then shut up, Harry. Actual audio. Yeah, okay. That's what we want to talk about. Hi, Brandy.
Good morning, gorgeous people.
Brandy,
Brandy.
thank you so much for calling. Thank you. I really need this.
Goodness gracious, I am a ferret lover. I have a ferret.
Hey, my dad loves pigeons.
Sean, wrap it up. Give her the prize.
Tell us more, Brandy.
Yes.
I'm travelling with my ferret. I'm so sorry, I'm in heavy construction,
That's
so
okay,
I've got
honey.
the radio going off in the background. I took my ferret to visit my friend, and she said, bring it inside, no problem. And she had a budgie.
I didn't.
I think
And
it took him about...
let me guess. The budgie and the ferret met and became best
And they're
friends.
really good friends.
They became one.
They became one.
They became one. Oh my God, Sean! This is where the twist is. The budgie ate the ferret,
That could be vicious.
and then flew away with the ferret in its gut.
How did you deal with that situation then, Brandy?
No.
Oh, it was horrifying. And she had a 3-year-old daughter that we had to explain.
You didn't. Can I talk about the incident? I don't want to go too much into what happened, but was it a slow process, or was it a thing where you're going spit it out, or was it suddenly just you realised that it had happened?
The ferret got put on the ground and it immediately found the budgie.
Yeah, of course it
And so
did.
you watched it in
They're
real.
never gonna be friends.
You watched the incident in real time.
Oh, yes. And it was very, very quick.
It was very quick.
My ferret was starving.
Oh, Brandy, we actually, my son actually got baby chickens one day, and my wife was like, oh, look at our dog, big German Shepherd, right? Oh, look, they're just friends. They're just friends. I said, I don't think they'll ever be friends. And sure enough, they weren't friends. And when he was,
the dog
when you
was
look
looking
the other
for
way,
some rice afterwards, was it? Chicken and rice?
he was very full for a couple of weeks.
Oh, Brandy, a living thing. That's worse
That's not
than
great.
the car.
That is
so
worse.
I'm starting to feel better. Let's go to Anita in Rivervale. Hey, Anita.
Hey guys, lovely to be on. Thank you.
Good on you,
thank
Anita.
No, thank you for coming on and making me feel better, Anita. What have you got for me?
Well, it was a while ago, but I was going on a very fancy hot date with this guy, and I was telling my friend, and she said, "Look, I've got this beautiful dress, designer dress," and of course I wanted to impress, so so I borrowed the dress. Went on the date, ordered dark l'orange, and to my horror, I should have worn one of those kiddies, toddlers, pelican bibs.
Yeah.
Because the next thing, it's all down the front of this bloody white dress, and I'm horrified. I excused myself to go to the ladies to just do the kind of the,
Just
the
do the
emotional
dab,
thing,
yep.
and, leaning over the ladies' sink and, putting copious amounts of soap and and it was just smearing and making it a whole lot worse. And and then, oh my gosh, so that, that was just horrifying. And then to have to go to my friend and say, look, I'd taken it to the dry cleaners the next day, and that there was still bloody traces of all this duck l'orange down the, dribbled down the front.
What colour was the duck l'orange stain mostly?
It's like an orange brandy, isn't it? Is that what it is?
Was it orange or was it brown?
Yeah, like a rustic sort of...
like an orangey browny colour. Why on white, whenever you stain your clothes on white, why is it always a colour that looks like your bum's exploded? It's such a shame, isn't it? It's like never blue or something that can, like, distinctly be told it's not
poo
out of your back end. Anita, that sucks. Hey, Anita, how much was the dress worth? Did you end up paying for it? Or?
Well, it was a Ritz artist, so it was very expensive. I think maybe $850 or something.
Oh!
Yeah, around that.
That stings.
We're talking seriously expensive and beautiful, like a gorgeous, I don't know what the fabric was, but it's kind of satiny, silky look. So it just was mortifying.
Yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down, sister. Full on. Let's finish up with Owen from Alkimos. Hi, Owen.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good, Owen. Bring us home, my friend.
We've had a budgie, we've had a dress. My incident was with somebody else's car. What have you got for us?
So I got two. I got a car and a bike.
Oh, great.
Oh, good.
All right,
So-
I needed some vehicles. Great. All right, give it to me,
So
Owen.
this will make you feel a bit better. So this is more what me and my brother did and what happened to my mother. So a couple of years ago, brother was fixing his Tirana, had to get his girlfriend home. You know, the old, sun's going down. Old school ways. There's no ice number SLR. It's very, very country orientated, my family.
Yeah.
Anyway, can I borrow your SLR to take? My missus.
So,
Yep.
don't effing wreck it. Yep, go.
Don't effing wreck it. Don't effing wreck it. Last famous words. Gets a phone call from the local sheriff. Oh, Michelle got some bad news. Son's been in an accident. Puts him on. He's crying on the phone. And she's like, are you okay? He's like, yeah. Is Miss okay? Yeah. She's like, how's the car? He goes, it's Ruth. She's like, it's effing what? And, yeah, we get there. It's flipped. He's gone around a corner, gravel built up in the back wheel, flipped the car completely over, onto a through, almost totaled the car. Anyway, we get a couple of tractors flipped back on its wheels, sat there, Mum and Dad sitting there just having a quick smoke. Started up, drove it home, 16,000 later, fixed up and still driving it around.
No. Mate, the Tirana SLR 5000, they're worth an absolute mint these days.
Oh, yeah. And anyway, so fast forward 10 years.
Yeah.
Sadly, my dad passed away. I had my bike license the whole time.
Yeah.
Had my first bike the entire time. Mum said, look, if you want a Harley, don't buy one. We've got three in the living room. I trust you to ride one.
If you want a Harley, don't buy one. We have three in the living room.
Said whoever says that.
Oh, their family.
My mother.
Yeah, mother.
okay.
Owen's mum.
My oldest brother had 5 bikes by this stage. Mum's like, yeah, you're not touching any of the Harleys. I had one bike for nearly 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
And she went, look, I know you want a Harley. They're sitting there. They're not going to get used anymore. She couldn't ride them. And she said, we're trying to, being more nostalgic, I want a Dad. And I said, I'd really like Dad. So we fixed it up, got it going. I took it in, had a pit pass at one of the Harley-Davidson dealerships, and then I rode it to school the next day. On the way home, I got T-boned around a roundabout. Someone tried cutting me off.
No.
This big 100 series four-wheel drive with this bull bar has gone to cut in front of me. I've hit the brakes. It naturally being their auto, they've lagged.
Yeah.
Hit the side of me. I've woken up the next day in hospital because I was, last thing I remember is my head going through one of those silver and black roundabout signs.
Oh my God.
No,
Owen, this is heavy.
Yeah.
I've woken up. They couldn't find any idea. I've just woken up. First thing I've gone is, where's my bike? Like, first thing, where's my bike? And the doctor actually giggled. Anyway, I ended up having to call Mum and say, look, the bike's in this yard. I don't know the condition of it. And she was just crying on the phone because her and Dad spent 15 years doing this bike up together.
Oh, I thought she was crying because you were in hospital, but she wasn't just crying because of the bike.
I was fine. No, I'm fine. I can be, I can mend. This bike was built, I think it was like 77, 78. It's an old shovelhead. Like, you just can't buy parts for them anymore. It's not something you can fix.
And you wrecked it.
I was totaled.
You wrecked it.
I spent the next 10 years rebuilding it.
Oh.
I tell you what,
Jeez.
who rides to school on a Harley Davidson? Are you the coolest man in the shop?
That'd be Owen.
That'll be Owen.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Lego Masters Australia versus the World returns on Sunday night at 7 p.m. on Channel 9 and 9 Now.
Oh,
And
yes.
We've got the man in charge of the geeks.
Hamish, Blake, how are you?
Hello, Hamish.
Hello, guys. I like that you paused there with man in charge because I was like, I wonder what he's going to say here because I'm not really in charge of anything.
Well,
to be honest, I'm just like kind of the clock and that's it.
Yeah, well, to be honest, though, I was wondering when this show was coming on, I thought, what are the other Lego fan builders like around the world? And they're all the same.
Yeah, they're all nerds.
They're all
nerds
really
in
nice.
the Lego world.
I don't think any of them have ever hurt a fly.
They're all a bit different, though, Haim. All the different nationalities.
They are. I mean, well, that's the beautiful thing about Lego. You know, it doesn't. Creativity takes infinite shapes and sizes and forms, and that's the fun. That is the fun part about watching. I mean, I think Brickman might even say it a bit later in the series. So I think I might be stealing one of his emotional lines here, but I think he puts it very well where he's like, there's no language with Lego. It brings everyone together. There's no words in the instructions. You know, we all get it.
There'd have to be a bad person out there building Lego, though.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I mean? Like a real evil person, like a serial killer.
Yeah, thing, actually. You might just jot that down for next season. Just the villains. Villains versus nerds.
But, Haim, this is exactly why Lego Masters is completely different to maths, isn't it? Because you don't have it. Hey, Haim, I read that one of your favourite teams is the German team. We've only seen a little bit of them so far.
Have you heard the German guy speak?
Well, I was just going to say, I had a German couple living with me for 3 weeks just last month, so it was entertaining the whole way through. And the one thing that surprised me is one thing that stood out for them about Australia was the fact that people say hello to you and actually smile at you, like walking down the street, Nathan.
Yeah, right.
They were blown away by people being friendly.
God, they drive off the road if they got the complimentary finger wave for letting you through on the traffic.
Yeah. Mate, I mean, that's a very astute... I reckon that actually makes a lot of sense because so Felix and Annalena, they're our German Lego Masters. And I don't think in the German version the host stops by the tables quite as much to annoy everyone.
I know.
No doubt.
And I've just get a sense throughout the season that they're like, what are you doing here, man? Like, we're busy.
Can I be honest though? I've picked up on that, Haim, and it was the one where they'll be building the hot dog go-kart because I just don't feel like Felix trusts you because Hamish started talking about the Bunnings sausage sizzle.
Yeah.
And I'm really surprised. I'm honestly blown away that people that come to this country, they've never put a sausage in bread. That to me just blows me away because it's one of the most simple things to do. Everyone's got sausages, everyone's got bread.
Yeah, but they're all used to jazzing it up with all the other condiments and whatnot.
Yeah, so Hamish has done because he doesn't eat meat. So Hamish has done like a veggie one for him and like gone to hand it to him, and then like the guy didn't want to put it in his mouth, and it's like you're on TV. Hamish isn't poisoning you. Like this isn't a snuff for him.
Not interested because they're really here to win. I love Felix and Annalena deeply, so I just kind of, but it's sort of like I feel a little bit how I feel when I just keep kind of like booting my dad, who's just like busy and trying to do something else because like he's like they're here to like build amazing Lego, and I can't help but just try and get a little rise out of them because I just love the fact that they just keep turning around going, "We're busy. Please go away."
They had Sophie Monk on the go-kart challenge, and she turns to the camera and goes, "We don't know who they are."
We don't know who they are.
She's very pretty, but I don't know who she is.
Are they getting the humour with all the different... I know they're enjoying their time on Lego Masters, as everybody does, but are they getting some of the stuff you're coming up with, Haim?
I think they are. I think they are, absolutely. I think they... I mean, as the season progresses too, you will see we coalesce, and I think everyone finds each other's level too. But I think that has been the great fun about this season too. We're like, it's you know, it's not lost on us that it's very cool that, you know, this show's gone to like 30 countries around the world.
Yeah.
So you get to have this pool of people, like this family that you've never met that can come and immediately know exactly what you're talking about with challenges and brick bits and things like that. So it's really fun to be able to do that.
So you and Brickman had this idea, actually, you were like spitballing it over time to come up with Australia versus the world.
Well, you got to do it. Yeah, you have to wait till you've done enough, I suppose, that it's gone, you know, internationally before you've got enough of a pool to pick. But yeah, there's a lot. I mean, if anyone wants to laugh, Google the Japanese version of Lego Masters. I mean, we're on the show and we have no idea what's going on. Like, what's the Japanese version? Like, what is this?
Japanese game shows are whack, aren't they?
So
when I got out of Big Brother first, I was asked to host for Foxtel a show called Takeshi's Castle.
Oh yeah, you should have.
Yeah, and no, I did, but it was me hosting at Hamish like in real time, but it was filmed like 20 years ago. So, real high. I think I got paid $200 an episode. Big TV money. You know what I'm talking about, don't you, Haim?
Oh yeah, no, that little nest egg will be tucked away somewhere.
Hey, Hamish, while we've got you, I just wanted to ask you, in 2023, you were Father of the Year, right? So I wanted to see if it's possible to back it up in 2024 and how you're going so far this year. We're 4 months in.
You could be able to take it with a year off, hey?
Yeah, no, we're deep into the heat. I think we've progressed to the round of 16 soon. So, yeah, just hoping for a solid performance and, just obviously taking it one fathering day at a time.
Yeah, you got it, don't you?
What's the last really good fathering you did, Sean? The real, really top-notch, and I'm talking TV show like it would have been on Beverly Hills 90210. The Walshes would have done it for their kids, like top-tier fathering. What was it?
Nathan, actually, you'd be proud of me. So my son Cooper last night, he asked me to pay for something of his. What was it? It was in... He wanted to do another course. I'm already paying for a course that he's doing after he's finished school, right, Haim? So he came to me, and Nathan will know this. I'm really ordinary at putting him back in his box.
Oh, Sean, those kids basically should just have Sean's... Like, they would have your BSB number remembered before your name, to be honest.
100%.
So, yeah, so they just take his money.
So I knocked him back last night.
You knocked him back?
I knocked him back last night, and I also told him that the lack of respect he's showing me has been really disappointing in the household so far. And if you're happy to have a better relationship with me, my door is always open.
Oh, Hamish.
Am I up, Hamish? Where do I... Quarterfinals? I mean,
Sean,
surely.
I'm going to say, because my eldest is 9, right?
Yeah.
So you're fathering on, like, an elite special forces black ops level, like, way ahead of me because you've done teenage years. Like, you know, what do I know about this stuff? I mean, like, maybe I say that on my 9-year-old, he'd be like, sorry, what's happened to the door? Why is the door open? What are you talking about? Mate, I mean, can I ask what the course was?
Yeah, well, he's doing a course to be a flight attendant, would you believe, at the moment. So he wanted to do another one which adds a different RSA and also a first aid section to it, which is just money.
It was opening the Peanuts 101. Which
well, I mean, why don't you want him to do the other course? Isn't that a good thing to like?
And to be honest, Sean, out of everything you've put your foot down with, this is probably not the one.
I mean, to be honest, isn't this what we want for our kids to like have interest in something?
He's not asking for an $800 pair of Yeezys. No, for him to further him trying to get him a job, I would probably pay for this one.
Hey, it's just been never ending, and Nathan would attest to this. That I've come in sometimes. They've been bleeding me dry for a fair while this year. Oh. I think it's more importantly this year that they've just been coming at me left, right, and centre.
I mean, what do I know? And good, you've got to play it as you see it. Every parenting call is different because it's always unique to the situation. But yeah, I mean, if he was like, I want some cowboy boots for $800, you'd be like, okay, not important. But
I recently bought 2 pairs of cowboy boots. You know that, Hamish?
yeah. No, the reason I picked it, I was just like, what's the dumbest thing I've ever bought?
You didn't buy 2 pairs. I bought one. I bought 2 pairs to see which one was which one.
I was in Mexico.
Well,
I was in Mexico with a mate. He bought 3. I think I bought 2, and we were going to import them for a while, and we never wore them.
Wait there, where were yours from? Yours are from Mexico?
Yeah, Tijuana.
Oh, you know where mine was from? ASOS.
Yeah.
You would have travelled through there, wouldn't you have?
Well, ASOS have come up with bloody stolen our business idea. We've bought cowboy boots.
What's the capital of ASOS? I've never been there.
ASOS, you have to go it's just out of Iconic.
Oh, okay,
the Iconic.
Right, okay.
Yeah, which has got some iconic views. Hey, when your kids get older, are you going to act poor? Because you're doing very well, and like Sean, Sean's children see what money he's got, and they're ready to take it all.
No, but they think we're they do take a lot of money out of my wallet and stuff like that. But they think we're on the poorer. Well, my daughter certainly thinks we're on the poorer end of life.
I know, but everyone in Australia knows Hamish is doing pretty well. So how are you going to navigate that? Are you going to act poor? What are we going to do?
Yeah, I mean, look, teaching financial literacy is a challenge we all have with our kids. But you know what? I've always loved the Jerry Seinfeld response to this. I remember someone asking me, like, you know, you made $1 billion, like, but you had to hustle and whatever. Like, how do you teach your kids that? And he was like, I say to my kids all the time, I have money. You don't have any money.
Yes.
I have it. It's my money.
Yeah, Shaq says the same.
I don't mind that policy.
Yeah. Okay, great. We'll take any of your money anytime. So
if I need to really follow through to like really.
Don't you reckon?
But just as long as just as long as you don't keep it in your wallet, Sean, because I know it's a pretty leaky vessel.
Very, very home.
I can't wait to see Lego Masters Heroes versus Villains when the new crop is just taken straight out of prison. That's going to be a fantastic one, I reckon.
Yeah, you got 10% coming your way.
Thank you so much. All right, Lego Masters Australia versus World returns Sunday night, 7 p.m. on Channel 9, and you can always catch it on 9 now. Thank you, Hamish Blake.
Thanks, boys.
See you, buddy. Bye-bye.
Bye.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
That's right, everybody. It is 8:35. Nathan, Nat and Shaun. Nat back on Monday. Filling in for her is Emma O'Driscoll from the Fremantle Dockers. But we know that a lot of people out there, before a big competition, they have psychic octopuses or random things to be able to choose a winner from that. But
certainly do.
The Derby requires something more, Shaun. It requires the F word.
Well, we're going to be playing the F word today. So Marlene Morris has stepped in as an Eagles supporter. She's going to be teamed up with the great man Jerry McGovern that Dan the other day couldn't remember who that is. Nathan, you'll be the adjudicator?
Yeah, I'll be the adjudicator, along with Amy, of course.
And Emma O'Driscoll from the Dockers and myself will represent Freo.
Yep. So here's the deal. There is going to be, and the audience will hear this, there is going to be a winning word and there is going to be an F word. The winning word is the thing that you want your partner to guess. If they are to guess the F word, then you're out. The clues that you can give for the winning word is only one word clues. They cannot rhyme with the word. They cannot, just don't cheat. I don't want to go through anything else. Jeremy knows this game a lot more than we do.
If you say the losing word, you're out.
You're out.
Then
Yeah.
should we
For
get
the
a
whole
point?
thing?
What's that?
The other team gets a point.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Is that just for like one round though, and then we'll do more?
We're doing more rounds.
Yeah, perfect.
Don't you worry about that.
Okay.
You guys have had a discussion within your own teams. Shaun, there is someone that's going to be serving the clue and there's someone that's going to be receiving the clue in your team. Who would that be?
I'm going to be serving the clue. Either way, I wasn't going to be good at any of it. So I've decided to go that way, Em.
All right.
Yeah, put the blame on him, mate. Nice.
Oh, it's
Gov
not going
and
to be Gov.
Marlene.
Yeah, I'm going to deliver the clue.
Yep.
He doesn't give
Gov
us
said, Gov said the most intelligent person delivers the clue.
No, I did not. I just thought that was easy, and I can blame Marlene for the loss.
And you're going to be about 3 foot shorter.
Yeah.
By the time I finish.
All right, guys. So what we need you all to do right now is we need you to remove your headphones, and we need you.
I said for us.
Oh, sorry.
Emma and Marlene.
Yes, yeah, Emma and Marlene. Yeah.
Lock your ears.
Yeah.
Marlene.
Ready?
Yeah, block your ears.
Block your ears. All right. So stand away as well. Stand away.
Yeah, you have to stand away.
Yeah.
Marlene's got hers on around her neck.
Yeah, Mum, take your headphones away from around your neck.
Straight away, she guesses it. Well done.
And then go far away into the corner so you can't hear, and then block your ears. All right. Are we ready?
I don't know, Marlene.
All right. Okay, here we go.
The winning word is cupcake, and the F word is muffin.
Oh, God. They don't trust us, do they?
They do not trust us.
All right. Show me manners.
Sexist.
You're going to be going first.
Okay. I think we'll have to workshop this, but first word is baking.
Do I now guess?
Yes.
Cookies?
No. Gov.
Cup.
No. You can't have any of the original word, Gov.
Oh, I didn't realise that.
Oh,
Well,
nice.
I mean, it makes sense.
I think we had a
The
big
answer, the answer can't be cupcake and you use half of the answer. Jeremy McGovern.
I thought I was right on then, but
Amy.
all right, fine.
Can we
Have a score check, please?
Yeah.
Yes, take the.
Do you want to start from now, or do you want to include that in the score?
Of course it's in the score.
You can't cheat.
We'll include it. We'll include it.
You can't cheat.
I love how
I get
angry
it.
Sean just got there.
Yeah.
We're playing to win, aren't we?
I can't.
1-0.
Sean and Em, 1-0.
Did I start that? Hey, Gav, you'll start this one.
Yep.
Yeah, you'll start this one. Okay, so can you please remove your headphones again? And Marlene, you're not doing suicides. You're just walking 3 steps back. Sorry, everyone.
Okay.
All right, block your ears.
Block them in. Here we go.
The winning word is mattress, and the F word is bed.
Oh, that's a good one. All right, come back.
No, you're first.
You wanted it? No, winners go first, don't they?
Nah, you're first.
You're on.
We take it to... Oh, this is a good one.
This is easy.
Oh, I'm just going to take sleeping.
Night.
No.
Listen to this. Posturepedic.
Bed.
No.
Oh, that's it.
That's the F word. The F word was bed.
I was nearly going to
Oh, the F word was bed. It was mattress, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, the answer was mattress. They go, oh my God. No one's winning, but everyone's failing. This is hilarious.
We won that one.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
All right.
I was
Hey,
thinking,
can I just say, that was bloody brilliant by me.
No, it
Well,
was
no,
really
because
good.
you let her into bed.
But yeah, no, I should have said mattress. I was just going really simple.
Of course, now we should have said
What?
mattress.
Sorry, I was
I
going
know.
simple.
See the way she's backtracking? She'd never spit her teeth out into her hands, would she? All right, we'd need you to go again. Oh, Anne. Oh, my God.
She's angry too. She's competitive.
All right, here we go.
The winning word is purse, and the F word is bag.
Okay. Sean McManus is the first person dealing to his partner, Emma O'Driscoll. This, of course, is round 3. The score is 1 each.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Is that the F word?
No. I'm worried that if I give one, then Gov's going to play off it straight away.
Well, then you just got to
That's
do
the
it.
risk.
It is, actually, Sean. So... This is AFL.
Oh, this is the worst one to start with.
This is AFL, Sean. Welcome to the game.
Okay. Clutch.
I don't know if we're thinking like... Oh, no.
Say it, Em.
I don't know. There's two different ways.
We'll just pick one.
Purse?
Well done.
Oh, my God! Oh! The score! 2-1.
There was a lot of lips moving over there, I reckon.
2-1. Yeah, I don't know. We're going to have to get into the replay of that.
It was...
No, it was in the eyes.
All right. No, guys.
That is unbelievable. There has to be some cheating there, I'm
At the
sure.
moment, the Fremantle Dockers look like they're going to be coming on top on the derby. We need you to step away from your headphones and the microphones, play again. Thank you.
Shaking.
Yeah.
So am I.
Here we go. Well, this is up to you now, Mum. Bring it home. Bring it home for the Eagles. All right, here we go.
The winning word is Swiss, and the F word, cheddar.
Oh, okay.
Come on, Gov. This is where... Mum, come back over. Em, come back over.
This is hard work. Ears on.
I know, Gov. See, can I tell you what's happening in Gov's mind right now? He's thinking of a clue that's not going to, if Mum fails to guess, set up
And he's going to
Sean.
me.
I just got to
Em.
hope that she doesn't go for the obvious answer.
She's a pretty obvious woman.
Not the obvious.
Is that already a clue?
No.
Cheese.
Oh, so many cheeses. So many things. No, hang on.
Say Gouda.
Harry,
Say
can
Gouda.
you get that grab?
I've already got it.
Can you get that grab for later? Thank you.
Pasta?
What?
Pasta.
Pasta?
No, I'm happy with that. That's
Okay,
good.
no.
You're happy with that? That was a bloody good clue. So you heard that first clue? Holes.
Shut up.
Cheddar? Oh, sorry, I don't know.
Oh.
Well, we're off anyway.
That's it.
That's
They
a tie.
lost.
They lost.
Cheddar's lost.
It's a tie.
No, let's say they lost that round.
Yeah,
They won the point. Can they not celebrate for this point?
Oh, yes, they can. Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Congratulations. Yes. Yes.
Well done.
Pasta, I guess.
Are we gonna, is this going to be the tie break?
Pasta.
Everybody, Be quiet. We are down to a tiebreaker. It all comes down to this. We need you both to stand away, turn around as well. I want you to Blair Witch it. Face the corner.
Oh.
Yep. All right.
No, I'm not ready.
Okay. Here we go, guys. This is the tiebreaker.
The winning word is mountain, and the F word is hill.
Oh. Please approach the bench.
Oh, no.
This is the Derby decider, everybody. This is going to decide who wins out of the Eagles and the Dockers over the weekend. Serving first from the Fremantle Dockers side is Sean McManus to Emma O'Driscoll. Take it away.
Kilimanjaro. Because if I chose a different one.
Emma goes cheese.
I have no idea.
You can pass if you'd like to.
Does that mean I don't get a point, though?
Yeah,
We
no,
don't
yeah,
get a
yeah,
point
yeah.
back
It just
then?
goes, it goes
back
over
in.
them. It goes
Can we,
over them.
I actually
That's
prefer
okay.
to
You've got to
pass.
say
No, you
something.
can't.
Okay.
No, you can pass.
You've got to say
No,
it.
you
We
just
can
don't
pass.
pass, I'm
They
passing.
can pass. They can pass.
Because it's going to bounce back anyway, so let's
She
go.
can pass.
But then why don't we just keep passing? All right.
Okay, well then, Gov. Okay, no, Gov is not happy.
No, that's fine.
No,
but
he's
we'll
going.
continue. We'll continue. Everest.
Mountain.
I would have known.
Because I thought
You were going to go with Everest straight off the bat.
You just had to name another
gonna say
mountain.
Everest, but
Kilimanjaro's a mountain.
Yeah,
well, that's
I
good,
knew that
Mum.
as well, but no, that's not. Was that common? Everest is very common.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but that was
Sean, you always go too niche with your mountains, and that's why the Fremantle Rockers have lost. The West Coast Eagles, Marlene Morris, Jeremy McGovern teamed together to bring home the Derby win. This was a decider. Let's see if this is how the results will really play out.
I was really waiting for you to say climb.
Okay, Amy's angry at me for listening to the actual co-hosts of this show say that you can pass.
Don't pass.
You can pass. You can pass.
Can you?
But what?
No,
how did that pass hurt you? He said the stupid mountain, and then you've got another chance to say another
Just
mountain.
say
So the only answer is mountain.
We just keep going past until there's enough clues that it's obvious.
If I'd have said Everest, would have you said mountain?
Because there's no
1,000%.
they've never had a
Oh, you
chance
would
to get
not
the
have
wrong word.
then.
I get you.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be.
From now on, there is no passing. Jeremy McGovern's
Everest
rule.
is so common that, yes. I would
No,
have-
you know what? You
I don't know
you
geography.
believe you went
you
with
would have said base
I
camp.
couldn't believe you went with that
I
one.
thought you'd know this. You're a smart cat.
I was like, oh, you're saying Everest straight off
Everest
the
is a
bat,
smart cat.
surely,
Oh, she's all
please.
over.
And then you
Okay,
said
smart.
Kilimanjaro.
Name
I
a muscle.
thought that was 3 words as well.
I was like, no. I know muscles, mountains, geography, way out of my scope, Sean.
Come
Probably
on.
not yours, though. My God.
Can I just tell you, though, that there is the decider. If you are busy over the weekend and you've got something to do while the Derby is on, there's no need to watch it because we now know that the West Coast Eagles are going to be winning the Derby. Sure, that's the decider.
That's a decider.
And we're
No need to turn up.
Let's hope.
Amy, settle down, mate.
Sing it, Mum. Sing it, Mum.
No, I haven't got a very good voice.
Okay, get your top off and sing it, Mum. Jeremy McGovern, good luck this weekend.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, mate.
We're proud of you. Keep your teeth in your head too, buddy.
Yeah, I'll try.
Nathan, Nat and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.